Hey guys, happy self-quarantine.
Yeah, people are gonna die.
Hi.
Yeah, look at this wonderful woman who just told me to go F myself and mind my own effing business, who just bought the entire store of paper towels, toilet paper, so that nobody else can have any. It's really lovely.
I get corona. At the end of the day, I'm not going to let it stop me from partying. You know, we've been waiting for Miami spring break for a while. About 2 months we've had this trip planned.
Like, it's really messing up with my spring break.
Fun is bad. We need a refund. This virus ain't that serious. It's more serious things out there like hunger and poverty.
While I don't hope that you get the sickness, because I wouldn't wish that upon anybody, I do hope that during your spring break, you step on the nastiest jellyfish within the Miami area, and the only way to reduce the extraordinarily painful sting is to piss all over your own feet. So I need to use a particular vocabulary so that YouTube won't smite me with its wrath. So we're going to call the thing that everybody in the world is worried about right now, the sickness. So about a month ago, I made a video about the sickness, more so about how panic buying was right around the corner and that people should maybe consider stocking up on a few things before we reached that point. And a lot of people in the comment section said that I was overreacting and that I was fear-mongering and that this would never happen and that we would never end up having our stocks and shelves look the way it does in Italy. I tried to warn you about all the Karens that would buy up all the toilet paper before it happened, and now it happened, and you can't get it.
Hi.
Yeah, look at this wonderful woman who just told me to go F myself and mind my own effing business, who just bought the entire store of paper towels, toilet paper, so that nobody else can have any. It's really lovely. I hope you're not gonna go sell it to other people. Don't worry, you'll see her on the street corner selling it for double in a minute. I know.
A pandemic meant an opportunity.
It went to 0 to 60 really fast.
He now sits with 18,000 unused bottles in his home and storage unit, while people in the Tennessee Valley struggle to find one. Colvin bought the sanitizer with the intention of selling them for profit on Amazon before they took his listings down. Now, feeling the same panic as many others.
Oh crap is the PG way to say it.
Did you heed my warning? No?
We'll wipe your ass with your hands.
Oh my god, no way. I've been out of this stuff for like 3 weeks. You're the bestest friend ever.
Okay, now that that's out of my system, there is one thing that makes me more angry than having to say the words, "I told you so." People who jeopardize the well-being and health of others for personal gain. Greedy and selfish people out there will take advantage of this particular time for profit of their company, for their vacation, for attention on TikTok. Sorry, little Jimmy. Grandma isn't making it to another Thanksgiving dinner this year because people like GameStop CEOs would rather have their company remain open and subject the public to a very big health crisis rather than take necessary precaution and care about the safety of others. A lot of people my age and younger will take this threat and see it as, well, ain't that something? No need to worry, I'm young and healthy, I can handle this, I'm gonna be totally fine. And then they will go about their day disregarding the lives of everybody else around them and proceed to go about their very selfish ways by doing things like going to spring break or going to the beach. The last day that Disney World was open before all of this hit, a lot of people really took advantage of their social distancing practices. And I swear to God, if one more person says to me, "Don't worry, you're just anxious about this, you're overreacting. Everybody's gonna be fine unless they're sick or elderly." First of all, Karen, you're actually saying that to the face of an immunocompromised human being. That's right, I have an autoimmune deficiency, which actually makes me more susceptible to things like pneumonia if I catch the regular flu. So could you just imagine what could possibly happen if I catch this type of virus? And you know what the funniest thing is, Karen? A lot of people out there have the same issue that I do. Just because somebody doesn't look deathly ill doesn't mean they have no underlying health conditions. Secondly, I guess everybody who has an underlying health condition, an autoimmune disorder, or is over the age of 60 can just go themselves. Oh, okay, I guess only the healthy matter in this pandemic, and anybody who isn't can just go die in a ditch. And lastly, the worst thing about this type of stigma, it doesn't matter unless you're old or immunocompromised, is the fact that it actually does. We are beginning to realize that even young and healthy people are susceptible to very severe cases of this illness. So instead of listening to our government and healthcare providers, instead of practicing social distancing and washing our hands and staying at home when we don't have to go out, let's go to public beaches and mass crowd them just because it's the last day that we can.
I get corona. At the end of the day, I'm not going to let it stop me from partying. We've been waiting for Miami spring break for a while. About 2 months we've had this trip planned.
Like, it's really messing up with my spring break. What is there to do here other than go to the bars or the beach, and they're closing all of it? It's really messing up. I think they're blowing it way out of proportion. I think it's doing way too much.
Doing us bad. We need a refund. This virus ain't that serious. It's serious. It's more serious things out there like hunger and poverty, and we need to address that.
While I don't hope that you get the sickness, because I wouldn't wish that upon anybody, I do hope that during your spring break, you step on the nastiest jellyfish within the Miami area, and the only way to reduce the extraordinarily painful sting is to piss all over your own feet. Let's lick doorknobs and toilet seats for attention on TikTok, because our actions have no consequences whatsoever. If you are purposely trying to catch this sickness as some sort of challenge, then you are purposefully spreading it to potentially vulnerable people that could get a lot sicker than you from it. By trying to do this so deliberately, I feel like this requires some sort of consequence. Yet the only consequence I can imagine in the foreseeable future for this is natural selection. And then we have this trend of very wealthy celebrities virtue signaling this entire situation.
Hey guys, happy self-quarantine. Virus is a real thing.
Hey guys, happy self-quarantine.
To try and be relatable, to us poor people who can't even afford treatment options if we end up getting the sickness, and can barely have access to testing whatsoever due to our very limited quantity of them. Meanwhile, if you're a basketball player, you can get one instantly.
Imagine there's no heaven. It's easy if you try.
Imagine all the people
living for today. Yeah.
Wow, I'm so thankful that these extraordinarily wealthy people decided to come together and make this video to entertain us who are all horrified by what is going on. This really made us all feel so much better. There are so many things that could have been done, like donating to help provide more respirators to hospitals and provide more equipment to doctors and nurses fighting on the front lines of this. But let's make a video about it instead, because that's gonna cure this, guys.
Yeah, till July sounds like a bunch of bull. I'm sorry. But, it's a virus. I get it. I respect it. But at the same time, even if everybody gets it, yeah, people are gonna die. It's just terrible. But, inevitable? I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't be doing this right now.
Some people are gonna die, and that's inevitable, just like your career. This sickness is going to be a very, very big wake-up call to society. So many people are just so selfish and so entitled, and are soon going to realize a very valuable lesson of why we should consider the well-being of others just as much as we consider our own. And it is especially going to be a wake-up call to the stupid. Let me know what you think about this in the comments section below. Do you think that this is something serious and that we should be considering all necessary precautions? Or do you think it's just a flu, bro, and that this is nothing to worry about, that the media is overhyping it, and that in a couple months everyone's gonna forget about it?